like the things Ohio does. I say it looks like a nut. When it does things I don't like, I think it looks kind of like a shitty diaper.
Yeah. Or is everything locked?
No, it's just slow.
Okay, fair enough.
It's slow.
There we go.
I like that Japan appreciates that cats are lucky. You know,
I
America,
hate that about
like,
cats.
America puts a dollar bill up when you start a new business. They like nail a dollar bill into the door frame. So like, look, this is our good luck. It's $1. But the
It's your
Japanese
first
have, like,
dollar you ever get.
Yeah, they have a nice golden cat, and they put it there, and then everyone's like, we're lucky now. And I like that so much better than $1.
Yeah. I
You know what
personally
America
like our...
didn't do though?
What?
What's that?
Stab America in the back on December 7th, 1941 at the military base of Pearl Harbor in Hawaii.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
A day that shall live in infamy.
Yeah, it will. You're not wrong. I was gonna say that America is great. Get fucked, Europe. You suck! Freedom rules! Sorry, Europe. That's not what I was gonna say.
I don't even want to talk politics, but it's just so absurd. There's a former Canucks player that tweeted, like, he literally just does not understand that the Nike slogan is not a call to action. I don't know if it made news in America, even though he's an American player. But the slogan was "just do it," obviously, and he's like, "Oh, just do what? Fly an airplane into a building?" And everyone was like, everyone was like, "No, you idiot! What are you talking about?"
Colin Kaepernick is part of Al Qaeda now? That's Jesus Christ.
His name is David Booth, and everyone
That's
basically,
hilarious.
nobody even really dunked on him, except they were like, "Hey, dude, you're already out of the league because you suck, but now you're definitely not going to get hired because you're an idiot." But like,
and clearly racist as well.
well, yeah. But then like, people were mostly just like, "Dude, I don't even understand what your tweet is trying to say."
If you keep talking like that, we're gonna have tarps off and have a Donnybrook.
It's a letter candy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cobalt. Okay,
I got pancaked at the very start for like 50 of my health.
Of your elf.
My health.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys seen that Netflix show? With the new cartoon one where they're like in a dungeon? Yeah, Disenchanted.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Is it any good?
It's okay. It's not bad.
I was not
very bored of it by the first episode.
Yeah,
It gets a little better.
Did not, you know, it didn't make me really want to watch more after the first episode, but I probably will watch more anyway.
I was just like, look, that one's Fry, that one's Leela, that one's the Professor, and I was like, okay, I don't know why I'm not just watching.
But it's medieval. What about that PD show? I haven't watched that one yet.
PD show?
There's like a PD, like a police department show cartoon on there about like it's like a dad who raises his son and he like joins the police force with him and shit. It's alright.
Don't know anything about that.
Check it out.
Dude, I've said it before, but like honestly, like trying to get me to watch a new comedy show, it's a hard sell for me. It's a hard sell. I don't know why.
I think, like, I don't know. I'm just, like, basically not gonna watch any television that isn't a true crime documentary until the next season of Game of Thrones comes out.
Got Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I should start watching that. No, like...
Yeah, you'd like it.
That show's legit really good.
Yeah, I believe you. 100%. I really should start watching it. I guess I can make room for a show that is, like... People are saying it's maybe better than the best show that ever aired on television in our lifetime, so, like, I can make room for that.
Okay.
It's very good.
But HBO is pissing me off, dude. I got room for 1.5 TV shows in my life, and they're like, we're gonna keep stringing you along.
Dude, Westworld is also very good. It's probably the best sci-fi on TV right now.
Even the second season?
I think the second season wasn't as good as I had hoped, but I think it's still a very good season. I wouldn't say that it's like bad or anything.
Oh, vibrating car.
Corey, are you here?
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I just realized you haven't talked in like 10 minutes.
I was getting freaked out.
It's because I left.
Right, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you took that joke very seriously.
350 CR.
They started
I am-
killing you,
New
Cobalt.
BoJack soon.
Yeah. Again, comedy show. Hard for me to.
Really good comedy show.
Yeah. I watched like 6 episodes of the first season, and I liked it, but I was like, eh.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that starts bad, right? And then it gets
Kinda,
good.
yeah.
No, I got it like hooked from the first episode. Really.
Yeah, I watched like the first 3 episodes and I was like,
BoJack makes me feel sad.
Yeah, it is
It's kinda
really
like-
too real sometimes.
Like a lot.
It's a very, it's like me IRL humor, kind of, like a little bit. I feel like.
I think it's very self-aware.
Yeah.
I hope
haven't,
so.
again, I haven't seen it.
I'm
Really.
hesitant to join because last time you beat me this show.
That's true. For anybody that wasn't there on Tuesdays, last Tuesday's show, we played Scum, and then we found a person in the world, and we convinced him to poop with us. And then when he pooped with us, we hit him in the head really hard with shovels and baseball bats. And then it turned out it was Corey.
Yeah.
I did see that. Yeah.
Cobalt,
that's
have you
good.
played Scum? You seem
No.
like the most likely.
I have not.
I don't want to
Kinda
say my honest
burnt
opinion
on
about
the
it.
BRs.
Mouth is here. It's not a BR. But
What is it then?
It's a survival game like DayZ,
Oh.
which might be worse.
But it's got giant mechs.
It does have mechs in it. You can also take a shit on your friend's piss.
You can.
If that appeals to you.
I don't
It's
get
one
some
of
owner.
Shit.
That might be
Yeah.
the greatest sentence that I've ever heard you. To be
It
honest.
seemed like that game was serious for a second, and then you're shitting on each other's piss, and I don't
Oh,
really
it is.
understand what the
It
tone
is serious because I mean, in real life, you can have a serious moment and then be like, "All right, take a shit."
On your
Yeah,
piss.
it's
It's
on
published
your-
by Devolver, right?
That is correct. Yeah.
I mean, I want to try it just because of that, but
I do
they
think it's
they had some bad ones too.
I mean, I think it's pretty terrible.
Swords of Ditto was. Ugh.
I like
they had to rechange
Couldn't
that.
do it.
They changed that game entirely.
Did they? Maybe I should
They
go
like
try it
removed.
again.
I think they removed the timer
Oh. Wow.
because everyone complained.
Ah, yeah.
They're like, I don't want to have to rush.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
a little bit of destruction there.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do think it's funny it's stuff that like food is never formed.
Yeah.
I wish I had that power, honestly.
I also think it's funny that you can drink a kilogram of milk and then throw up.
Occasionally, your guy will just bend over and shit like against your will. Like he'll just spray diarrhea all over the place
Gonna
and get
find
up
that toilet.
and smell his hand and then
I'm just gonna-
walk away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he smells his hand.
'cause you got no TP. You're wiping with your hand.
Why does he smell it?
Well, he wants to
Wiped
know.
his ass with his hand.
Gotta
Know
know,
what's
right?
on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to know if he's sick.
This smells like water.
It makes me think of that sick hippo, right? That gets out of the river and then he just flicks his tail back and forth and
Oh,
sprays
yeah.
Oh
diarrhea.
yeah, I've seen that in the
Tornado.
zoo.
Yeah,
So
it's a good
good.
time. Dude, I know I'm not the target audience for these survival games, but like, I feel like one of the things that sucks about survival games is all the meters that you have to pay attention
Dude,
to.
you should look at the UI in Scum.
I've seen it where it has like 30 of them.
Stomach volume, intestine volume, bladder volume,
Yeah,
colon
that's-
volume,
Who's driving the wrong way?
That's ridiculous.
macronutrient breakdown, etc., etc.
I thought that was meant to be ironic, but they've literally doubled down on the concept.
Yeah,
I actually don't know whether the intent is to be like satirical or the intent is.
That's what I mean. The tone is all over the place. It's real weird.
Yeah,
That's
you
why-
you have a number of tiers. That's correct.
really.
Yeah.
That seems satirical to me.
Dude, I don't know. Malv says it's not satire, and he's played more of that game than anybody else on planet Earth.
You gotta spend like hundreds of man hours making the system that counts
Yeah.
your teeth, right? So like, who does
Yeah.
that ironically? You know what I
Does
mean?
a check every minute, counts each
No.
individual food.
You think the developers of that game were ever designing the tooth counting system and were like, what the fuck am I doing? with my
What's
life?
it? It's the Serious Sam guys, right? Like,
Oh my god.
Right,
as far as I know, it's the Serious Sam guys.
Yeah, they're very serious.
Exactly.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Some guy going backwards nailed the shit out of me.
Yeah.
No.
He's a jerk.
Are there people saying it's like the most in-depth survival game or anything? Because that will at least give them something.
I think it's gotta be, honestly, at this point.
Yeah.
But is there a contingent of people who are appreciating it for that value?
Probably.
I'm sure.
Oh my
I
god.
wouldn't be surprised.
But I think a lot of those people are also like so deeply invested in the DayZ at this point in time. They're like, it doesn't matter.
I'm
People
wondering
still
if they're
play
going
that?
after like the
I'm
soccer
amazed that's
people
true,
or
yeah.
like the, you know, any of those types of games.
Yeah, DayZ just had like they're having like a big like redo basically.
What?
Really?
They're like redesigning
DayZ.
Is that like the 5th time that they've done? Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
they're redoing everything from like basically the ground up, I believe.
Ah, so it is DayZ too.
Dude, that would be a great name for a DayZ clone as well. The ground up.
Dude, again,
Millennial.
I am not the target audience. I understand that. Maybe I'm not speaking for the demographic that really loves these survival games. But I kind of like survival games. And if you went away from that system where it's just like every 5 minutes, it's like, oh, you need to eat another 40 pounds of hand-picked berries. You know, and instead, like, you know, automatically subtracted the food from my inventory or how many hours of... I would like that way more.
They might choose an inefficient food that you don't want to eat, though.
Sounds like you're a fucking casual.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I hate meters.
I will say that Scum is a little bit more forgiving with the metabolism, like menus. They're very in depth, and I'm sure they're going to get harder to maintain. But it
Can you
seems
get
like you don't
vitamin
have to.
deficiencies?
I think so. You don't have to eat like every 10 seconds.
That's
DayZ, you run 20 feet, and it's like, oh my god, that whole chicken I just ate disappeared.
I don't think anybody actually thinks Scum is a great game right now, but I think people who like it are like, it's decent and there's a chance that, like, if it fulfills its promise, it'll be cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed my time with it.
It's the first time I've
think
ever
I might
finished
not
parades.
dislike it.
Yes.
You know.
There's something to be said, though, for going as all in as you can on one very specific concept, and there's a bunch of people who fucking love management of meters.
shit.
It's like a human management game.
More or less, yeah.
And it's also got to suck really bad if you're sitting there managing your menus for, you know, a day or 3, and then you just get shot in the face. It's all gone.
That pissed me off.
Oh, right. Yeah, that seems awful, actually.
You know,
Like
like,
Escape from Tarkov.
this guy's got a perfect metabolism. Look at him. He's dead. Oh, fuck.
I do like that about Project Zomboid, how the game, or I don't know if it still does, but it used to open on this is how you die, because, you know, they're basically telling you there's no win condition. You're old, like, however long you last, you're eventually gonna die.
Yeah, I found a level 3 metabolism on this body. I think my problem with Scum mostly just came down to the fact that I think I've realized I just don't care at all about looting anymore. Like, when the loop of the game is like run into a building, open every cupboard, and be like, oh, I got a box of cereal. Like, I'm just like, who cares?
Yeah.
And by that I mean, I don't care.
Don't play Fallout then, or Skyrim.
Do you not like looting outside of the context of, like, naturalistic games?
What do you mean by that?
Like in a fantasy RPG, when you get a fucking epic sword, is that still cool as shit, or is that?
No, I don't care at all. Like,
I lost connection to
like-
server.
Oh, no.
So many games that you won't enjoy because of that.
okay, we should find a new server then, because this one's gonna be done forever. It's not Rob's.
The guy in the server called She Suck Me.
It's rough.
No, that guy.
Yeah.
Did he have a lewd avatar?
I don't know. I'm not looking.
So I'll tell you what, I find a fucking orange sword. I'm
Hey,
going through
Chameleon,
the
hey,
roof. I'm always
WB.
excited
How
about
come
it.
I left the
Yeah, I'm pretty
menu,
happy
but
now.
it didn't let
Hey,
me?
Doogie, add massive, Opera Vixen.
If it glows,
We're gonna play some Terraria later,
I'm
or I
not
might
even
just
gonna
get
talk.
off and
I'm
hide.
just gonna flip out.
Dude,
I
I'm
just,
not
like,
sure. It's
don't
kind of a weird
care
day.
about loot.
If
Lisa's
it
not
glows,
feeling too
if it has
good.
spell power, like additional resistance.
Nobody's
or
here today watching,
poison
well,
damage
except for you
or anything.
guys.
I love that.
Nick,
shit.
you know what added loot?
Wow.
Crusader King.
It's a very slow
I'm
day.
just saying.
Ow.
Just
Hey,
saying.
How?
thanks, Denator.
It's got loot. Well, you've got like armor pieces and weapons and stuff.
Kind of makes me
but
just
you've
want to
got
turn my
other
stream
relics
off
and
until the
shit.
NLS is
You guys
over.
ready? You guys ready?
Nah, it's still verifying.
It's
Okay,
not
okay,
that
okay.
kind of game.
All right, yeah, I'm ready now. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Gotcha.
Completely
I'm loading.
Did you see that picture of It's Your Turn on the Xbox on the subreddit?
Oh yeah, I did absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
really good.
What's my turn?
That's really good. This is
See
Ryan
Warfire.
with his boxers pulled up to like his nipples
Oh,
All you guys are the
with
OGs.
the mouth smile face.
Where did my sub go? You
I
still
guess
got it?
here's what it comes down to, like loot wise, for me, is that it sounds satirical, but like when you get a good piece of loot, it's like the developers are like, "Hey, we just
We
made
got
the
all
game
the
easier for you."
hardcore community here right now.
Where in a game like, I'm not saying this is the best game ever made, obviously, but like the Golf Club 2019 resonates with me. It really does resonate with me because the game is literally like, "Here's your clubs, bitch, go for it."
You haven't gotten a hole-in-one and unlocked the plasma birdie, the plasma putter.
Plasma bird.
I hear that as a viable alternative to what I'm talking about, but I think I'm talking about when loot is done properly, where it provides an alternative path for you to progress instead of it just making the game easier. For example, you can now augment your character to become a lightning type character or something like that.
Yeah.
Like grinding against bosses for hours, and then you get a weapon.
And I love having glowing armor and like fucking shoulders out the ass.
Dude, I'm into that too. I agree.
Shoulders out the ass.
Laser
I want my
swords.
shoulders outside of my ass.
I want laser swords of all kinds.
To attach to your shoulders so you can be like some weird peacock shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they use it to mate, right? So if the ladies are attracted to big flashy stuff, obviously the armor is going to do the job.
Like a peacock General Grievous.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound like a joke too, but I think the only two ways that you can do inventory management properly is either have a very limited inventory or a functionally infinite inventory.
Yes, dude, I have never agreed with you more than that.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm like,
when you're in the middle,
you got 12 slots or 16 slots, and that's it.
yeah,
Torchlight.
that's good. I
Torchlight
like
cut
that.
in the middle. You know
And
what
like-
Torchlight did? They let
What?
you sell stuff from the dungeon, and your pet carries it up for you.
Oh yeah, that is.
Oh,
good.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
like
that's
that,
also
yeah.
That's the middle ground. That was
I like
genius.
that too, yeah.
Smartest move they made in the
What
whole
I
game.
what I
That's
hate
nice.
is where it's like Skyrim, where you have this encumbrance, and it's like,
That's the inventory.
oh, you mean I can carry 30 swords, but I can't carry 31? That doesn't make any goddamn
You know, that was
sense.
just them making a compromise so they didn't have to stop you from taking that extra sword.
Right, yeah. This
So
is
they were
it.
actually trying to make you happier.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
I love the way they did it in Borderlands, where you get the backpack SDUs and you keep expanding your inventory as the game goes by, because you feel like you're getting meaningful character progression out of adding more slots.
So this is like, I really don't think there's like an objective ideal here, but like when you just get, when you have so much shit that you have to spend like 15 minutes every now and then being like, what shit that I'm never gonna use am I gonna hold? I'm like, just let me hold everything, or stop dropping so much shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
Like in Fallout, where
games
you-
like Diablo, you gotta grind through a ton of items to get the ones that
We
are
don't like
Well, yeah, I hate it.
like a weight capacity where you have to get
Oh,
your
I hate
strength
it.
up.
Like in Fallout, where people were like, I remember in Fallout 4, I never looted any of like the housewares, and then people were like, if you ever see a coffee maker, you have to pick them up in the shop. It has
I
like
love
the
that
most
shit.
electronics per weight ratio, so you can make an automated turret in
Yeah.
good springs. Like, who cares?
Subnautica, I had to pick up every piece of office furniture and equipment to bring
Yeah.
back to my underwater fortress.
Dude, Fallout 4, man. All the Fallout games is just like, I immediately look up the cheat code that lets me
Oh yeah,
It's like the only game I cheat in, and it's just for loot management.
No, I think that's totally fair to get, because encumbrance is a stupid system. I was gonna say it. Some.
You
You
can't
got
really
real
carry
New York there.
2,000
I got it. I'm real
I can
mad
tell
about
you're passionate
encumbrance.
about it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I think there's a hard limit on how many swords you can carry, Mr. Robert.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's like
30, 30, no problem. 31, fuck!
But then,
I can't run
That's
anymore.
going to be a real problem for you, the difference between 3 or 4 swords. You're not going to be able to do 4.
I've never seen Fallout Man shit though, so like,
your point.
You need the toilet, though.
It's
No!
implied in the loading screens.
highly deserved.
You know, it is like implied sort of in like Oblivion, because you have to sleep to level up your character.
Yeah, he jacks off in this.
Yeah, he's jerking off, he's taking shit.
No, it's true. All right, Corey, impress me. I'm watching.
Power is Deo Crystal. Dude, that's only lap 2?
A long one.
So,
Yeah, you guys better be entertaining.
I hope your car's half falling apart too.
I'm at 0, so.
Oh,
0 out there.
81?
I brought it on myself.
I'm at 78, but I'm also in 18th place. So.
I hit my brakes, so I didn't drive into people.
I'm mad when I get ganked, but this time I did spin Nick out, get trapped against the wall, and then shunted like 5 times in a row right after, so.
Is Nick still in?
What is a shunt? Anyway.
To smack someone on the side.
It's a
Your body
shitty,
can't
you know.
get fluid out anymore. You install like a little valve that just drains it.
Firstly, it's also when you tell a vagina to be quiet.
Wow!
Okay.
They're called women, Robert, not vaginas.
Oh my god.
You Philistine.
It's actually the next mechanic in Scum. You can shit on dick. Next, you're gonna be able to shit on your, bike.
You can shush your piss and shit. And... Dude, I'm with Chad. Where they're like, Dying Light does everything right. As far as I'm concerned, that's the greatest game ever made.
It's just because you won 2 games, right?
What are you talking about?
Was the Dying Light VR good?
Yeah, just because I have a 100% win rate doesn't mean I'm biased.
You do.
They have Dying Light on VR. What?
To
How
be
does
fair,
that not make you puke?
BR. Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
One day I'll understand how to make Ryan like games.
I don't know.
Just let him win, and then
I can't do
Actually true. Yeah.
Stop trying so hard at step 1. Those, I like the Dying Light VR because it's fast. It's like everyone starts at the same moment. There's 16 of you, and then it's over in 15 minutes. That's my pace is a big part of it for me. Also, winning helps out a lot.
So the faster you can stop playing the game, the better it is.
I see you have a problem with society, and yet you're engaging with it right now. What a coincidence, So I was talking about loot. Chat was like, but in Isaac you get loot.
Yeah, but Isaac is great because it's no inventory, basically.
Exactly.
it's also they're just modifiers. They're not you're not carrying it with you.
I would be interested in an Isaac RPG where you get level 3 Polyphemus.
If I have
and
to
armor.
go back to town and sell level 2 Polyphemus, I'm not in.
I actually thought, I would be into that. That it's a big open world game and you have to get to certain DPS requirements, like a clicker.
And Isaac Clicker wouldn't be bad. I'd play that.
What about a card game?
Well, if it's Isaac, I have to play it.
Right.
I'm sure, Cobalt will relate. No matter what happens with that, license, we pretty much gotta
give it a spin.
Learn to match 4 puzzlers, and then. But if anybody else made it, I'm out.
You see that new game coming out called Mana Spark?
No.
Looks
Dan
okay.
played it. I sent him a nice email.
They sent me a mail, the key being like, it's like if Dark Souls had a baby with Isaac.
Oh no!
Oh boy!
You can't market your game that way.
By the tone of your
what
voice,
it said
I
in
take
the
it you weren't happy about that.
Mana Spark. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't like when people refer to their own games like that. That's
Yeah,
my
we're the
job to
Dark
do that.
Souls of Isaac.
Manos Hands of Spark.
I might give it a try though.
Manos holds up Spork.
Hear me out here. There's
Don't
only
drive
3
backwards, bots. What are you doing?
And the rules of the server say no driving backwards.
You dickhead.
Look at this, all right?
Nice, Denator.
About this game, 3 features. If all 3 of these features,
And now you're dead.
Thanks for
I'll
picking
check
some
it
up.
out. Completely skill-based combat. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, like that.
Exciting progression. I'm gonna be honest. I'll be the judge of that. But progression, fair enough. And then 3rd, handcrafted and procedural generation. Maybe. How?
Like a Diablo type system, I think.
Yeah. They crafted the tiles, and then the tiles just go together.
I see.
So you didn't want to play Death Gambit, though?
Not really.
I still need to play that.
I want to play that.
That's
yeah.
the
2D Dark Souls is what it is.
I've been doing 10 hours a day of Terraria.
Yeah. Oh, Nick, where'd you come from? Oh, you're a lap behind or something.
I don't know what I am. I'm critical damage land.
How do you have so much health left?
Because I hit my brakes when there's crashes in front of me.
I hit my brakes all the time. Is that the left trigger?
Well, come on, in
your
fairness,
car,
you did like suicide yourself on my car.
Well, you had a lot of health. You needed to be taken down a few notches.
Yo, all I'm gonna say, I got mad respect for hopping, but the other two boys ahead of me suck on my dick. A-class 321 and 300. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
No. Stock cars only.
Please stop turning my cat into spaghetti.
That's not good. You don't want that.
Well, you at least shave the cat first before it gets turned into spaghetti?
Yeah, otherwise you get a hairy noodle.
Yeah.
Also, you're mad pimping out this guy's Twitch TV channel. Also.
Dude, I know. As far as cool with me, dude. Like, you know, he made the server. More power to you.
It does, number 3, it says, don't be a dick. Bob,
Yes, number 2 says don't drive backwards.
you were a dick. in that last game.
I miss the Jedi Academy no laming.
No laming.
Should get the laming back, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. Tomo, no, don't do that to him.
I see it. I see
It's
the
really
spaghetti
good,
maker.
It's really good, though.
Turning Tomo into spaghetti.
Oh, is,
Yeah.
is that a cup ramen after it? That's
Yeah.
even better.
Is that a cup rock?
It's a cup ramen.
The noodles look way too naturally coming out of that
Holy
copy
shit.
machine.
Your pings are spiking real hard.
What is
Rob's at
mouth?
7,000.
Yeah.
What is mouth rav?
Ravioli.
Fall
Raviolis.
down.
That's ravioli?
Yeah.
I thought it was Donkey Kong's torso.
That's what a lot of people have said.
It does look like that. It's the right color.
It really does look like Donkey Kong's torso.
I've heard that multiple times.
I have not seen that. That's
Oh, because
amazing.
he's got a staircase too. So
Yeah.
it's feel down the stairs of ravioli.
Yeah, just don't put a blow poker next to that staircase at that time.
Those
Now
look
you're
like,
speaking my language.
those look like prepackaged Chef Boyardee ravioli.
Oh, I love those.
I actually
They're on
do
top of
like
the sauce, which is
Yeah.
kind of like. It's
Oh, you got spun around? All right.
I unironically like them as well. However, it's not ravioli.
How are you gonna show the ravioli under the sauce in a tiny
I don't know,
28
maybe-
by 2080 mode?
That's what the artist is for.
But don't pay them.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, what?
Because of the exposure.
Yeah, because they're artists. They're getting emote exposed.
That's what all I do is sometimes I'll get Drac to make emotes and I pay him. But
Yeah.
sometimes people on the subreddit are like, hey, here's a cutout of Tomo if
Yeah.
you want to use it for anything. And I go, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
did you see
love when they
the
do
guy-
that.
Guy made the 3-parter.
I did not.
He made the same Tomo one, but he stretched it out to 3 parts vertical.
See, I was thinking about that. But then you make the middle Tomo a $10 tier.
All right.
Now you're just taking a page right out of him.
I was actually, I've been thinking about this emote for a long time. I wanted an alpaca. The one of them was a butt, the other one's the body, and the other one.
Oh, the neck.
Yeah. So then people can make a really long alpaca. And I was thinking of adding more. Jesus Christ, let me drive. I was thinking of adding another 4, where it's just like corners, so that you can stake it in multiple lines and chat. Yeah.
Have any
Right.
of you used up your
Right.
entire emote
That was
allotment
just straight up
for
the
one
back.
emote?
I mean, affiliates have used up their entire allotment.
I want to
for
see
one
like a
emote.
36-part emote.
There's that
Yeah,
one dude
I
with
was
like
thinking
the
of doing
dream like Pepe.
It doesn't. It doesn't have like massive
Like
My friend has a 16-part Frieza, yeah.
Nah.
Oh, the Frieza, the
Yeah, the
that one's
giant
terrifying.
Frieza is good. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's ridiculous.
Was that Cobalt?
No, it was somebody else, but like
Not me.
they got
You're not
pushed
very
real
sorry.
hard.
You know what? You probably can't giant Frieza in Ryan's chat, but if you have
Yeah.
giant Frieza, send it to me over in my chat. I'm ready.
It's really big.
It's enormous. I know. I've seen it before. It's
It's
amazing.
very big. Oh god, there's another one with a
I have
giant.
to get the
anime.
rights to be able to post Frieza.
Well, it's the face of Frieza is like a human face, so it's really
Yeah,
weird.
it's very.
How did you get the rights for that 9-year-old Ukrainian kid we saw on Nickelodeon Guts?
Oh, I didn't ask him. I just took it.
What about Danny DeVito?
Was he the one selling us beer at the?
I had a bunch of custom artwork made that looks slightly different than the main character.
I mean, so I've been using a direct sound file from a movie as my
You probably shouldn't admit that.
Yeah,
Dude, I loved it. Like, The Onion did a guide to Twitch, just like a one-off post on their website, and it was like an FAQ style, and it was like, how do I get people to give me money on Twitch? And it's like you scream movie quotes into your microphone until a 12-year-old steals his mom's credit card and donates to you. Nice. Oh, too close to home.
I tell people to do that all the time for Twitch Prime. I'm like, just tell your parents you want to watch a movie, you need to log into their Twitch Prime, then link it to your Twitch. Boom! Shotgun's loaded.
I mean, that's not actually stealing it.
No.
The stealing thing, yeah.
Because if they're not using the Twitch, it's not like they're gonna be like, oh, I wanted to subscribe.
It's only the first step, though. Step one.
Ninja is not gonna get my Twitch Prime this month.
My plan worked! Now everyone's in my chat looking for Frieza, but there's no Frieza here! Guess you'll have to use your Twitch Prime sub, bitches!
Now you've added yourself.
Twitch Prime is old school, man. Twitch Prime's over. Now it's all about gift subbing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Gift sub is crazy.
It's like a 50% tip that lasts for 30 days. Basically, that spreads some love around.
Yo, and they can renew for $1.
They can renew for $1 now.
Or they could not renew for $0.
Yo, but why would you encourage that?
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Because by positioning myself as like anti my users spending money, they'll give me more money.
People are gonna...
But now you
Cobalt,
just
what the
outed
hell,
yourself
dude?
again.
Look.
My car is my car is very sick. Please.
I had the prime opportunity to cut you off, and I took it.
The Twitch Prime on?
Dude, lap 2 of 5.
I'm dead.
I have 9 HP.
I've been dead for a long time now.
I am now dead.
Well, watch me if you want to see some good driving.
Is your car a taco?
Were you watching?
I'm not. I am now. You are just having sex with that wall. Oh. Dude, your guy is over the front wheels right now.
Are you guys?
You're like in front.
You guys talking about sex walls, like in the Czech Republic?
Oh my god, dude! I love how they do the character modeling when your car's damaged. They just like mold like clay. Like,
It can't turn. It doesn't turn anymore.
Did you say sex wall? No one heard
Yes,
that?
I did. Yeah.
It's like a glory hole, or?
Not exactly. It's a very complex system.
Oh.
It's a
I
more.
tapped him.
It's a
He's in a
far
terrible
more
place.
glorious hole.
It's got a little of an understeer problem right now.
I need to screenshot this.
It's Cannonball Run. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Camera is so bad.
I shot Dan into a Czech sex wall a few weeks ago.
Your car looks like a beetle that a fish threw back up.
Was it
Do fish vomit?
which side of his body?
Depends. Do they smell your
The
feet?
tires wiggling.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
Look, I didn't choose to have stinky feet. It's just when I was born, my charisma stat was so high that God thought he had to punish me in some other means.
Do you have unnaturally stinky feet, actually?
I would say I have like an order of magnitude stinkier feet than the average person, probably, yeah.
Do you wash them in the shower?
Of course, yes.
Do you dip them in tea and then let them dry out?
No, but Kate did put some tea bags in my shoes.
She teabagged your shoes.
Do you wear socks? Oh
She
my
backed his own
God.
shoes a couple times.
I do wear socks, yes.
Dude, he had to change his socks.
I'm
I
telling
can
you,
see
I
her
do
doing
everything that normal people do. My feet are just stinky.
I mean, I'm with you. My feet got stinky on the show floor.
We are walking around for like,
Yeah,
you know,
I had to like
12
bring
hours.
different shoes for that.
I knew this girl in high school who, like,
I don't
it
know.
didn't matter what she did. Her feet were the stinkiest motherfuckers I've ever. It's just the worst.
Why are you around her feet?
Well,
Yeah,
she would
Rob.
take off. She would take off her shoes, and it'd be like, "Oh my God, put the shoes back on, please." For the love of God.
Why would she take them off if she knew her feet stunk?
Every time you take your shoes off, my dick gets soft.
Oh my God, that's hopping.
Yeah.
He's
probably
lapped
done.
me.
Yeah, he's probably done by now.
He's a minute and 25 seconds ahead of me.
You see, his car is not shaped like a hot dog bun now.
Yeah, my car looks like that dude who tried to swirl his face to get away from the FBI.
Your driver is barely hanging on for dear life to that wheel, man.
I gotta put these screenshots in.
There was a fire in the seat next to him. He didn't give a fuck.
Is it the screenshot of Dan in the check house? Because I've got that now, and it's hilarious.
Put that fire out with his blood.
How much time do you get to finish the lap?
I fucking hope it's no time left.
Hey, I watched all you guys play after I got myself killed. It's only fair that
Oh,
you
did I
watch
crash
me.
the game by clicking out of it?
It says at the top. Does it though?
Watching you guys makes my controller
Oh, you're right,
vibrate
it does.
uncontrollably.
So this would have to be my best lap by about 23 seconds.
I think I may have crashed the game by.
Oh, it's no problem. Everybody just all tab and, you know, not ready up and etc. etc.
No, I was trying to.
How do I ready? I can't ready right now.
I want to spend the final 5 seconds just looking at my dude who is now 2D.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying. Those are the pictures I put in. It's so good.
You got flattened.
Dude, this game won't even, like, can't kill it.
Oh, is it over? Oh, no, it's not.
I've tried to kill it multiple times.
Well, go back to the main menu.
I'm so sorry.
Well, it's no big deal.
Oh my god.
Oh, what? It's loading. I feel like
had that for a
Wally's
while?
trying to talk to me.
How much does that cost?
They're like $300.
I was thinking
No, they're not.
about
You're right, they're not.
$350.
People fall asleep to this show, I've heard.
Join on me when you're at the lobby.
Alright, it's still loading. I think it's tower.
How did I load the game up faster?
It was about $60 for
Are we all quitting this one?
Really?
Wait, is it the same one?
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
everybody
shit.
just quit.
not the
Automaton
same
Deluxe.
It's still loading the next map for me, so I need to wait until that's done. Or I can.
I believe that you can beat 20 people
It might work. We'll see.
who have no means to know which server I'm in right now.
The Deluxe had a better finger pad, which I thought was kind of important. So I wanted that. And it also has the output jack, so you can plug it into an amp.
Oh.
So I could actually run it through my pedals and stuff.
You play an electric automaton.
It's already electric.
Tomotone.
How much are those?
It's about $60.
It's not
Yeah,
that bad for a
how much are
delicious
they, though?
instrument.
Well, they're very strange because it's like this, like, touchpad and then a face.
Yeah, so the
And
face,
you
you
have
don't
to-
actually have to squeeze it. I thought you had to squeeze it, but it's just to make it not muffled.
Oh, I thought it, like, manipulated the...
Oh,
I thought that
I
too.
thought it was to cup the balls.
Wow.
We're waiting
well,
on
and then
a Robert and a
You
Nicholas.
play the rest
Yeah,
of it.
it's still verifying.
How did I
So
get
this
in?
is it closed. Oh, right, I turned it off. And then open.
Oh god.
Sure is making some noise.
Look, if you play it along to a song, it sounds alright. I'm just making noises.
Now you're gonna get a melodic.
I
What
almost
song
did.
is your favorite
Dude,
to play
I had
with?
to teach the melodica.
Really?
Yeah, or, well, the pianica. When I was in Japan. There's like two... Yeah, there's two different companies.
That's hilarious. That's really
That instrument sounds terrible.
Someone just gave me a little story in chat. I don't
Yeah,
know if
yeah.
it's true, but I want to believe. So he says, my boss's son has really smelly feet, and he had an equally smelly girlfriend. And when they had sex, his dad had to tear the wallpaper off the room because it had a stench that seeped into the walls.
Hey Rob, I got a story for you. It's me
Yeah.
and three of my closest friends and colleagues had a sweet lobby that is just missing one boy.
It's loading right now.
Yo, just had
Takes a
rules
long
changed
time.
like 1,000 times.
You
Yeah, I don't know.
pick a game.
Hoppin might control this. He's an
Yeah, he's an
admin.
admin.
When you first started telling us to load, I was still finishing the race.
I'm just saying. I'm looking at there's Isaac Baby. I was first in. This is not fair. Cobalt Streak, Black 7, 2 and 3.
I tell you what, I'm readying it up and I'm using a C tier car. How about that?
You know what?
That's how ready I am.
He does have like 10,000 pings sometimes.
That car.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch cars now that
Yeah,
he's
Ryan
switching
has
cars.
a million. The ping seems to be a little bit.
You got credit for having not switched cars, so let's switch.
Yeah, I'm switching. This loads pretty well, actually, this time.
Do they make all this music just for this game, or is it actual music?
Oh, dude, you should mute that.
Actual music.
Do you think
It's
Kappa-
definitely not actual music.
Oh.
I mean, like, it's made by musicians, but I wouldn't call it music.
That was also Sports Center what you just did for sure.
Do you think Hoppin plays on like a force feedback wheel?
Dude, I'm telling you.
Yo,
We
play
get
it on your
square
hose, you
footage.
got it.
We get some square footage. I'm buying one of those F1 setups, dude, that pitches and yaws.
Dude, you refuse to try it.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to wait in line for 45 minutes to get in a nerd pod that have been fermenting all weekend with like the anus sweat of people from all over the United States of America.
Did it have a cushion?
It was like a flight simulator that you like sat in,
Yeah.
and then it's suspended above the ground so it can like go up and down a little bit, and then they were playing Assetto Corsa.
Down.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Sean.
It was, dude. It looked incredible.
High octane F1 action right down your throat, Sean.
18 hot F1 boys
I don't like that at all.
Rampage.
Oh, I gotcha.
coming in. Oh, you sons of bitches!
Yeah, it drove me into a barrier, huh?
Definitely. Oh my god, that one guy.
What do
Why
you
does
mean?
the reset take 7 seconds?
For fairness.
I could have been first.
We all could have.
Oh, you bitch. I just used the Mario Kart shortcut. Don't make me reset.
In F1, it's illegal to pass.
Because they're respectful.
Well, you can't change your trajectory more than once.
Yeah, you can only change your trajectory.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sophie. This is so rude. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck? I can't drive it.
I like that there's like a meta game. There's people that have killed me over several weeks, and I remember your names. Handsome Pants, you're cool. You don't need like no touching, not necessary. But like, who's this? Okay, I don't even recognize you. Innocent until proven guilty. But I'm telling you, if I see Bronze Boner, he's going over.
Bronze Boner's right behind me, and she sucked me as in first.
Nice. Hey, what do you guys think
Oh, okay.
in the Venn diagram of racing game, like racing video game players and racing sports fan watchers?
Yeah.
How big's that middle bubble?
People that like watching motorsports and also playing motorsport-based video games,
Correct.
like 95% in my opinion.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't like watching motorsports. I like
Yeah, I
playing
don't like
racing
watching
games.
them, but I play them.
I was thinking of like, well, like for F1 specifically, it's like 100.
Those fucking nerds playing them bitchin' games.
For Mario
Give me some old
Kart,
school NASCAR.
Mario Kart is like 1, I'm sure.
Yeah. Might be just
Hate
the
Mario
one dude.
Kart.
Oh, Rob!
Yo, I also officially have a vendetta against these fucking robocalls.
I thought you were gonna say Vendetta. I was like, I've
Yeah.
never heard that described like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just got robocalled. You know, this is the final notice from
Yeah.
CRA.
Yeah.
Dude, we're all fucking arrested. The whole country's gonna be in jail.
I'm so mad
this time
because
next year.
it just cost me like 10 places in this video game.
I told you, like, whenever I get a call, I don't even like, I don't get anxious anymore because it's always a scam caller.
Mine
Yeah.
asked me for Geneva and tells me they're about to put me in jail for student loans that I owe.
Oh yeah, dude, I don't know what happened. This year is like 100% financial scams on the phone.
Well, dude, I'm mad because like our intercom system is not working in our building, right? So they call my phone all the time whenever we have a delivery. So I have to answer like every phone call because the postmen like have fucking random ass phone numbers like from Seattle and shit. And then so I answer the phone because it's like like a 778 number, which is like a
Right, that's our area.
And it's like, you know, I answer it and it's like,
Yeah, he doesn't want to do the voice, but they're always in Mandarin.
I don't know what you're saying to me. And then they're like, CRA. Or it's the horribly
that's our
broken
IRS.
Robo voice.
Can I tell you guys a story of me being really stupid?
Yeah.
So I was like 17, got my first credit card. My mom got me it. Had connected to my bank account. Within like a week of having it, a number calls me and it's like, "Hi, this is your bank. You know, whatever my bank was, and we need to verify that you have gotten this card. Can you please enter your credit card?"
Oh no! Oh.
Pop it in, and then as soon as I end the call, I'm like, "Oh, I just got scammed, didn't I?" Within a minute, I call my mother. I'm like, "Hey, yeah, you're gonna have to